Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where politics gets unpacked, exposed, and just a little bit spicy. Today we're diving deep into the fiery ultimatum that the ANC Youth League in the Free State has just thrown at their own mother body, the African National Congress. Grab your popcorn, your pitchforks, or your CVs if you're planning to run for councillor, because things are heating up. Now picture this. It's less than a year after one of the ANC's worst election results in decades. The ruling party is bleeding support in metros and rural strongholds alike. Municipalities are bankrupt. Water doesn't come out of taps. Potholes are swallowing entire vehicles. And Eskom. Let's not even go there. And just when you think the ANC might be able to rally the youth and salvage the 2026 local elections. Bam! Their own youth league says, we are not campaigning for criminals. Yo! Shots fired. And not from the DA, the EFF, or Action SA, but from inside the house. The ANC Youth League in the Free State, yes, the same province that gave us Ace Magashule and more forensic audit reports than working traffic lights, has had enough. According to their fiery statement this week, they refuse to support or campaign for any ANC candidates who have been involved in corruption or mismanagement. In other words, a whole lot of people might be sitting this next election out. Junior Lehlehla, the provincial chairperson of the Youth League, didn't hold back. He said municipalities in the Free State have become dens of looting and enemies of the people. And folks, if that sounds biblical, it's because it is. We're talking fire and brimstone levels of frustration here. Lehlehla and the Youth League are accusing ANC-led local governments of collapsing service delivery and failing communities. And let's be honest, he's got a point. In towns like Matjhabeng, Malutiafofang, and Mongarang, things have gone from bad to ungovernable. Infrastructure grants worth billions of rands go unspent while communities have no water, no electricity, and no jobs. But somehow, the councillors are still driving brand new SUVs. Miraculous, isn't it? And here's the kicker, the Youth League says they're done being quiet about it. Lehlehla said, we will not mobilize for leaders who steal from the people and blame apartheid 30 years later. That's a bold statement in a party that, let's face it, still uses apartheid as a crutch every time service delivery comes up short. The Youth League is basically saying, stop blaming the past and start fixing the mess you've made. Now, for context, the Free State is a province where ANC internal politics have been a war zone for years. It's been a playground for corruption allegations, service delivery protests, and factional infighting. Even the ANC's own National Executive Committee has struggled to bring order there. But now, the Youth League, traditionally seen as the foot soldiers of the party, are saying they won't march for corrupt generals. Their list of demands is clear: vet all ANC candidates before the next election. No more recycling disgraced mayors and failed municipal managers into new positions. No more pretending cadre deployment is working when it's clearly producing cadres who can't deliver even basic sanitation. They want ethical, community-focused leaders, not flashy slogans or branch-level manipulators. And here's where it gets really interesting. Political analysts say this isn't just youthful outrage, it's strategic rebellion. Tessa Makona, a respected political commentator, said this marks a generational divide that the ANC can't afford to ignore. The youth are fed up with being treated as voting cattle while living in squalor. They're not threatening to leave the ANC yet, but they are threatening to pull the plug on the party's ground game. No campaigning means no votes. No votes means no power. It's the kind of grassroots revolt that, if ignored, could turn into a full-blown political mutiny. Now let's zoom out for a moment. Nationally, the ANC is in damage control mode. Factionalism is tearing the party apart. In KZN, you've got Zuma's MK party nipping at their heels. In Gauteng, the DAEFF power tug-of-war is undermining governance. And now, in the Free State, the Youth League is flipping the chessboard. And this rebellion isn't coming from the outside, it's coming from the very people who are supposed to put up posters, knock on doors, and convince communities that the ANC lives, the ANC leads. Except now, they're saying, not this ANC. Not these crooks. Not on our watch. Civil society organizations are taking note too. Some have applauded the Youth League for standing up, finally, and taking a moral position in a party that's become known for shielding the corrupt. Disillusioned ANC veterans and former youth leaders have expressed support as well, quietly, of course. Because, well, speaking out in the ANC comes with career consequences. Still, not everyone is impressed. Some within the ANC leadership are reportedly furious with Lehlehla and his team, accusing them of grandstanding and embarrassing the party. But let's be real, what's more embarrassing, young people demanding clean governance or another ANC mayor caught spending R300,000 on catering while residents drink dirty water? The question now is, will the ANC listen? Or will it fall into its usual cycle of denial, distraction, and deployment? The Youth League is clear, they're done with silence. Done with tokenism. Done with giving power to politicians who view municipalities as piggy banks. And as 2026 draws closer, the ruling party has a serious decision to make. Reform or rupture. So, what does this mean for the rest of us? Well, if you're in the Free State, it means the youth are waking up. And if this rebellion spreads to other provinces, say Gauteng, Eastern Cape, or Limpopo, we could be looking at a generational power shift within the ANC. It's worth remembering, the Youth League has historically been a bellwether for change in the ANC. From the days of Nelson Mandela and Walter Sisulu in the 1940s, to Julius Malema in the 2000s, the ANCYL has often been the conscience of the movement. Sometimes reckless, often radical, but always a voice for the voiceless. And maybe that's what the ANC needs right now. Not more slogans. Not more luxury SUVs or VIP protection. But a cold, hard look in the mirror, and a reminder that the revolution wasn't about tenders and title deeds, but about dignity, justice, and service. So tell us, do you think the Youth League is right to stand up like this? Is it too little, too late? Or is this the spark that might just save the ANC from itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's had enough of pothole politics. And as always, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay bold. See you next time.